Yes, sir. Here we go. About to do this valve adjustment. Just took this little cover off of here, and now what I'm gonna do is take off this cover right here, so I could be able to put it in timing, top that center, and then start adjusting the valves. All right, just took off the valve cover. Now I gotta go ahead and make sure that the head is or the timing is on top that center. The way I do that is you see this little mark right here, that little thing right there. We gotta basically turn the motor. It's a little easier to turn the motor when you have the spark plug off. So you see that little T that's right there? Well, I gotta line up that little thing with the T. Let me see if I could get it right here, like right there. I should be top dead center. Well, what you do is, what I do is, I check also over here on the cam, and you can see that it has these two little stripes right there. And this is also, see, I can see I got a stock cam. But you see that one little hole on the top, and those two little holes with the lines, they are lined with the, basically with this line right here is on top that center. Well, like if you look on the other side, back here, you will see that the line is aligned with the T. I don't know if you can see that. Well, I can see it in my angle, and it's on top that center. So that would be where this motor will be aligned. You got a little bit of play right here and a little bit of play right here, but you can kind of hear it chattering. I don't know if you can hear that. I can feel it. Well, it seems like it has some play in there. It's supposed to have a little bit of play. The top is supposed to be 0.004. The bottom's supposed to be 0.005. So I got some filler gauges right here. Well, if you look, you can see, let me see if I could get in an angle as 0.004. I don't know how well that's zooming in. And that's 0.005. So 4 for the top, 5 for the bottom. Tools that I'm gonna be using is, I'm gonna be using this little thing right here. This little wrench, I believe it's like a size 8 or 9. If you don't have a 9, it's a 1132. And I'm gonna also be using, I don't have the proper tool for it, so I'm gonna be using these little needle nose pliers, so I could go ahead and grip the tip of this, which is kind of like squared off. They do have a tool for it, but some of us don't have the tools, so we're gonna make it happen with what it is. So again, the exhaust side, which it says E on this, exhaust, EX. Okay, that will be the exhaust side. This one right here would be the intake side. Okay, so I'm gonna start adjusting this. I need 2 hands. I'm adjust it and then show you what I'm talking about. As far as for now, I'm gonna take the 004. I'm gonna try to bring it in here, and you can see it's super loose. Let me see if I can fit the 5. Yeah, you can fit the 5 a little bit. It's a little snug. That means it needs to be adjusted some. Now the bottom's supposed to be 0.05. and you can see it's slided in there pretty loosely. So that's why you need to adjust these things every so often. They go ahead and expand, and once you adjust it, you have the performance is a lot better. Yeah, I also did eliminate the little EGR. I made this little thing right here, and it's been working for quite some time. Seems like it's still working pretty good. We're gonna keep that there, and I'm just gonna adjust these valves. Okay, just so you guys can see which one is which. This top one right here, this is 0.005. Just so you can see how it slides in there. I got it kind of like in an angle. You see how it's kind of like wedges in there. I don't like doing them too tight, but usually I put a little oil so it can slip in a little bit nicer. But they both adjusted the same way. Now, just to put everything back on, and right there it should be fully adjusted. I do like to put them a little bit tighter, meaning that when I try the 5 on here, the 5 won't go through it at all. I put it over here, the 6 won't go through it at all. So I feel that's the perfect clearance. Has a little wiggle. There's a slight, but you can't hear it no more, like chattering like that. All right, so that should be good. I just gotta go ahead and put the valve cover back on, and let's see if this bitch cranks on. Also, don't forget to put your ground back on there. Go ahead and put this ground back in here. Got this little washer looking thing just to kind of like hold it down. There you go. Only 4 screws. I should have just turned it and checked it again, but back is kind of hurting over here, so it's like we'll figure it out afterwards. Let me go ahead and tie this back up, and yeah, you already know. Alright, when I adjusted everything, don't got the cover on real quick. Go ahead and try to crank this bad boy up. Yeah, I forgot one of my switches went off. Go ahead. Way better. You don't even hear all that chattering that it used to have before. Before it was chattering everywhere. Now it's nice and adjusted. Yes, sir. So it's time for me to go ahead and put everything else back on, and then take it for a little quick spin. Still have to adjust my wire. As you can see, the other day I lost one of the bolts for the top of the carburetor, and it didn't want to crank on me. Found another screw at Ace Warehouse. Changed the fuel lines because I had some gunk in my fuel lines. Changed the filter, and you know, she cranks on like a bitch that she is. Yes, sir. Let me get this back together. She's still bogging a little bit. I have to adjust the carb. Change a couple things on it. Still need to change the weights and several other little things that I got on it. Is she running? Is she back? Is she back? She back. Yeah. So we got everything back together, and unfortunately it started raining. So next time, Like and subscribe.